Hi everyone, welcome back to whatever this channel is becoming. But basically, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Today we are building some Legos. Now I know you guys are probably thinking the same thing. This is not Lego brand, but see, I did not want to pay the $50 for it, and these look just as nice. So we're going to just do this, and we're gonna talk about relationships because I thought somehow in this brain of mine, I decided to correlate these flowers with romance. I don't know how that logically makes sense, but this is what we're doing. So let's do this. I would just like to say that I usually am not the type to get Legos. So if I struggle at this, I'm sorry for all of you Lego lovers out there. Aw, this is thank you. But yeah, hopefully this turns out cute because this will eventually go somewhere in my room. Will it look like this? It has to because there's directions. Wow. This is gonna take forever. Like, there's just no way. Look at all these crunchy pieces. Also, I really hope you guys appreciate this video because I literally moved my nightstand for this. We have all bag number 1 and we're gonna start talking about stuff. So, in terms of my... Okay. A bit of ASMR for you guys. See, I'm not built for this. I'm bound to lose a piece. And it might end up in my dog's poop. Anyways, in terms of my love life, there's not really much going on there. I mean, like, it's not that I'm actively, like, trying to be single. I don't think anyone's, well, they're pretty sure there are people, but I feel like no one's really against meeting people. I, for one, have not necessarily put in too much effort into trying to get a boyfriend. I did get out of a talking stage with someone a couple months ago. So, like, that was cool and all. I learned something from that. But yeah, I mean, like, in my opinion, relationships are not necessarily overrated, but they're not for the weak nowadays. Within our generation especially, definitely, like, you gotta put in quite a bit of effort, which is totally fine and all, but like, do I have the energy for that? But yeah, I've been single for over a year now, which is cool. I mean, like, it gives you a lot of time to self-reflect. Cheesy as that sounds, it really does, believe me. And so yeah, I've definitely developed, I've had some character development since I've been single, which is cool. These instructions are not 100% clear. Anyways, not that I haven't been talking to guys. I have been talking to a good amount of guys, like, within the time frame that I have been single, so it's not necessarily that, like, I'm trying my best to stay single. I just literally, like, it's not like the biggest priority of mine to get into a relationship, nor do I think any guy deserves me. But currently I will say that I am interested in a potential suitor. I'm actually not so sure if he knows I exist. I mean, we follow each other on Instagram and we've had very few interactions. This man gave me a cake even though I don't like cake. Do I like him? No, I can't say I do because I don't know him. I feel like a lot of times people say, like, just because they find someone attractive, they immediately like him. Like, no, I can't. I feel like you can't say you like someone, like, because liking and finding someone attractive to me are completely different concepts. So I find him attractive, but do I like him? Not necessarily. So that's my little lesson to all of you little people. Be careful about what you tell people, because I noticed that when I tell my friends that I find a guy attractive, they immediately think that I like them, when that's not the case. I mean, I think he's cute, but I don't know how far I'll go into that. Do I know what I'm doing? Was I supposed to connect all of these? That's kind of awkward. But regardless, like, I think he's cute. Do I think it will go anywhere? I'm not 100% sure because from what my friends have told me, I think he likes a girl, but my friends keep telling me that girl is me, but I don't think that's true because I don't believe it until I freaking like they literally like straight up tell me. You know, a girl can dream. That's really all that's going on in my love life per se. I'm not really like, not too much happening there, but you know, still something, I guess. I guess I will just continue to have a mini crush on this man for the time being. When it comes to our generation and the whole like love life thing, I will say that I am a teensy bit concerned for ourselves. Isn't it strange that like we consider certain things as like red flags? Like, when was that ever a thing? But now it is, and it's like so normalized now, like, because like I'm Filipino and I think we all had that ongoing joke that like Filipinos are like red flags. Like, I don't get it. I know I sound really stupid right now, but like I really don't get it. How does it stop people from dating people? I will say though, like, to you, all you girls out there, let me give you some piece of advice, or maybe just in general a quick reality check. Before you pursue a guy, like, let me ask yourself these questions, especially for you guys who are into Asians. Asians are my type, so like I get it. So this is specifically geared to you girls that like Asians. Is he hot, or does his hair cover his eyes? Is he hot, or does he wear silver jewelry? Bonus points if he wears multiple chains. Is he hot, or does he have his ears pierced? I'm guilty of it too, don't worry. Is he hot, or does he drive a Lexus? I'm sorry, no offense to you Lexus drivers, what can I say? Some of you guys ride on the fact that you have a Lexus so hard. We get it, you have a Lexus. I don't remember asking. Is he hot, or are his pictures just blurry and in bad lighting? Also, like, what is up with that? Why do people take pictures in bad lighting nowadays? Cover up their insecurities? I get it, but like, I want to see your face. There's people out there who will appreciate all of your face, and if you lose followers because you start showing off your face, well, let them leave, because that is very shallow. Those are my questions to you. Be cautious out there, people, because I don't want any of you guys getting hurt. Oh, dummy o'clock, okay. Huh? Okay, let's go on to talking about my type. And guys, this is very broad of like what my type is, because honestly, like, it changes a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but like, you find new traits in guys the more you talk to guys that you like. But in terms of my type, I usually do go for Asians. I don't know why, it's like a preference thing that I guess I just don't really realize I have going on. He preferably is taller than me, but I don't need him to be like 6'4" or anything. I want a guy who's willing to meet my family. It's pretty important to me. He doesn't necessarily have to go to school, but I prefer if he is working, or if he has a plan, like what he wants to do with his life. Because I must say, it does say a lot about a guy, and it just says a lot about people in general if they have sort of like a purpose in life. That's mainly the thing that I'm looking for. I'd say like being able to talk about, a guy who's like not afraid to talk about his emotions, like even if it isn't even in regards to your relationship, like being able to talk about like just how you're feeling, or even just talk about your day. Like, I feel like it's not necessarily rare, but it's rare to have a guy talk about it within their own means. I don't know, because I feel like everything else is like bare minimum, so I can't even like put that in as a type. All my friends know this too. Like, I've never really been the physical type. I really do fall for your personality. So if you're a nice person, like, that's already a good start. I really like a guy with words. Like, if I just like guys who communicate. Having to figure you out is one of the biggest turnoffs there possibly could be. I absolutely hate having to always guess how you're feeling or gauge if you're interested in me. Like, cause that's a big thing about me is that, like, I'm not really an affectionate kind of person unless I feel like comfortable showing it. Oh, this is so sick. Yo, hey yo, this is kind of sick. I think either way I'm gonna look a little white in this lighting, so I think that's fine. Looks like I have a little bit more privilege now. And this is a continuation of my previous clips. It is now the next day. I'm refreshed. I have new makeup on and a different outfit on. My camera's sitting at 33%, so we're gonna see how long we get out here. But I have 58 minutes left on my camera, so. My roommate's sitting right here, but she's working. We're now on to bag number 3, everyone. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today, but I must say that doing this has really irked me. Funny story about this Lego set. This was not initially for me. It might have been for another person. He who shall not be named. A little awkward, but it's fine. I moved on, well moved on. And so here we are now. I'm doing it for myself because I am a pretty girl and I deserve flowers. Facts. These flowers work perfectly for me though because I hate the smell of flowers and all my friends can attest to this. I absolutely hate the smell of them. These don't smell, nor do they ever die. But anyways, here we are. I'm gonna start building now. I'm pretty sure I lost some pieces while I was building stuff yesterday. And I wouldn't be surprised if my dog did end up eating a couple of them. Anyways, how about I talk about my first year of college? College is over with now for my freshman year, which is like insane because I feel like I've only been mentally going to school for like 6 months. So these last 2 months of spring quarter has really, it's hit hard. But you know what? College has taught me a lot of things. One, if you don't gotta do the assignment to pass, to at least pass, then just don't do it. 2, sleep is one of the most valued concepts you could ever have. Man, do you start to love sleep. And just staying home, perfect. Perfect day in my opinion. Third off, McDonald's is your best friend. Really gets you through the hard days. It's like free therapy. None of the friends that you're making this year, a freshman year, are gonna be your friends by next year. It's a harsh reality, but it's just kind of how things are. You don't want superficial friendships. But I overall would say that I rate my freshman year a good 7 out of 10. It wasn't terrible. The first couple months were definitely rough, but that was in other aspects of things, not necessarily college itself. But regardless, like, you know, I would not change anything that happened this year. But yeah, that's all. I don't really want to talk about school too much though, because it's kind of like a boring topic. Am I okay? Anyways, back to the original topic of this video. I did some more discussing with my roommate about this recently. From what I've seen, especially when talking to guy friends, is that like they find it really unattractive if girls aren't willing to go past that 3-month period. Because everyone knows it exists and everyone knows it's inevitable. But like, I would say that as much as we think guys are stupid, they are stupid, but like, as much as we do think they're stupid, they do analyze the stuff that we do, and they really take into account if that's something that they want. They might be, I feel like guys are the most stupid once they get in the relationship. Cause like, obviously, like, I can totally understand from their perspective of like just constantly trying to impress the other person, like within that like talking stage. you know, you want to impress them. But then like, once they get comfortable is when they start saying stupid things. Because when they like you initially for that talking stage, they're very careful about what they say. At least good guys are. And then once they start dating you and they're comfortable is when like the guide comes out.
Because their true colors come out.
Yeah, like even good men are still men.
Preach.
The misogynistic side to them is just embedded in their heads without them knowing. Am I saying that it justifies them being misogynistic towards their partner or other girls? Of course not. But sometimes they just genuinely don't know that they're thinking that or doing that to their partner. And so that's where, of course, you come in. At the end of the day, though, like, never fix a man. Especially a man who isn't wanting to be fixed. So that's all I gotta say. Take care of yourself first, because don't waste your energy on that. As much as you like a guy, it's not worth it, because sometimes you'll just hurt yourself instead. Trust me, I know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Where I'm sitting at in terms of my love life, again, I'm gonna talk about it again, because might as well make fun of myself while I'm here. Anyways, in terms of the person that I like right now, I don't exactly know how that's gonna go because it's like the summer now, right? So I don't know if he's gonna be here over the summer for sure. And also like we don't have any mutual friends actually, except for one person. Shout out to Claire. Heart.
Love you, Henry.
But yeah, that's like our only mutual friend, and even then it's like still a little rough there. It's funny too because I have been slightly talking about this guy for the past like, I think since October. Talk about loyalty to a guy who's never even acknowledged me. That sounds so bad. It's not necessarily though like his fault because I'm not doing anything to like make it obvious. But like, it's just like, there's something about him that's just like sticking in my head. So I don't know what it is about him. Maybe it's because he's so tall. He has nice hair. I'm really hoping that he's not watching this video, but if he is watching,
and his name is...
So his name is but I doubt he'll ever slide up on my story, which is depressing. Regardless, like, I just don't know where I'm going with this one. It's definitely a crush. Either he sees this video and he knows it's him, or it's just never gonna happen. Hey besties. Update, I finished the flowers. Let us applaud for me. Applaud for me. Anyways, these are the rest of the flowers. I have my Jack and the Beanstalk right here. I have some weeds, and these are like other flowers. Super cute. But I already put the other flowers in this vase. Yeah. Now I'm gonna put the rest of these in. Not really a plan here. I'll definitely fix it more after, but it's fine. For now, it'll just look a little quirky. It's the thought that counts. It's not about how it looks. It's about the journey. There. Okay? You know, it ain't bad, but this is the final product, everyone. Rated out of 10. Maybe lie a bit about the rating because I'm a little sensitive. This is how it looks. This is a conclusion to this video. Thank you to Miss Jax who's filming this clip for me. I really appreciate you. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit random. I hope you liked my relationship talk, even though I probably offered not very good advice. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And there will be more videos to come, more vlogs for sure. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.